Welcome to another episode of the Global Green Action Project, a place where we get to meet amazing heroes doing great changes in the world to make it a better place through humanitarian, animal, and environmental initiatives. I'm your host, Jennifer, and today we get to meet another amazing guest speaker. And we are going to discuss the importance of building global community and following our passions and dreams to help heal the world. Our special guest today is the amazing Wanda Pearson. Today's video is part 3 of a conversation we started in previous videos, with special emphasis on specific actions that we can all take part of in helping heal global community. So without ado, let's start that conversation now. I'm just so touched by your compassion and your empathy for others and how you use your experiences to better the world. And having said that, I want to dig a little deeper into this book that you've written, which is really, really exciting. Please
Yes.
share a little bit more about that incredible goal.
I can say now that I am an author. Never, this is another thing that you never thought you could do. That's why I said don't ever put yourself down for things. But this book was a young lady called me. She said, Wanda, God told me to call you. And I said, okay, what did he say? I'm listening, right? What did he say? He wants you to be part of a collaboration book. So the collaboration book is actually 10 women that tell their stories. One woman, sex trafficking. Another one as far as cancer, and me as far as the life that I struggled with the alcoholic, the stepfather that actually was physical, with us. And I tell about my story of how my journey, I came through that and what I did. And my section, I actually put Bible verses in there. I put the Bible verses in there and went on when I was talking. I said, "Oh yeah, that goes with this here." So just to resonate with other people to say, "This is how I came," from, but this is where I'm going to, and this is what I ended up with as far as my business. And the name of the book is called Audacity to Shine. So we all have the audacity to shine, no matter what you are, what you're doing, and it's actually going to help other women, men, with situations that they never thought they can get out of. But my biggest thing is actually I found out, Jennifer, that I never really forgave my stepfather, and I didn't know that until I moved to Atlanta. So part of my book, and I'm actually going to do a little insert, is forgiveness. How do you forgive? Because a lot of times you got to forgive yourself first before you forgive the other person. So you forgive yourself, it actually helps you to get your blessing. So that's part of my story. But what I'm doing, and that's the collaboration book, because you only have like a little section to write, a chapter. But I'm actually working on my full story because it's a lot more. So I've actually got 13 pages written, and today I actually have we have a book club that actually of authors that we read our stories and they give you suggestions of what you should do, is how you should change that around or whatever. So I'm in the middle of writing that, and I'm hoping by the end of the year, 2022, that book will be out. So, but my Audacity to Shine actually is out. It's out in pre-sale. It's called Audacity to Shine, and I am one of the co-authors in that book. And I believe it's going to be a bestseller because it's going to help a lot of people, a lot of women, especially the youth, because a lot of them going through stuff, with the suicide and the grief, and a lot of depression. All of that is actually wrapped up into this book that we can get through whatever we put our minds to do.
So incredible. I'm so excited to share that resource. And I know for you, I had the privilege of seeing you start this journey with your book. And it
Yes.
was, I remember you were saying, having to relive the
Hmm.
experience
Hmm.
was very, very intense.
Yes, yes. I even like writing my full story, I had to stop sometimes because I get sad because a lot of things, and I think God did this intentionally to me. I forgot a lot of things as I was growing up. I don't think I would have got as I am today if I remember a lot of things, but now it's coming back to me. It's very sorrowful as far as what I went through, as far as the deaths of my brothers and sisters, and then my mom and my dad, and then I lost everybody. So that's part of my full story. But it wasn't. It was very intense. But I have to share it. I have to share my story to let people know that you're not alone. we all go through situations, and it's great if you had a great childhood life. That's great, but some people are still going through that. So
Again, testimony to the power of resilience and how
mhm.
you have found the tools and strategies in your life
Yes,
to be able to conquer these challenges and be able to contribute to community and help support others. I'm curious if we had an opportunity to support you on a mission and a cause.
I am part of the King Me Foundation, and I actually want to read the mission on that because I want you to be able to know what it's about. And it is actually on here, but their mission is to assist children, adolescents that contend with chronic migraines, chronic pain, IC, painful bladder syndrome, PTSD, COVID-19, depression, and grief. This is their mission. So having, and when the young lady who actually, I'm actually a treasurer of the on the board, having access to people support that, going on the website, which is the kingmefoundation.org. That would actually give you information if you want to contribute, if you want to help with volunteering, doesn't matter where you are, that would help. So she's trying to get it off the ground. Her son died at 20 years old. He had an aneurysm. So you just never know. And he was a good soul. So he actually was her angel that helped her create this foundation. So she had been trying to create it for so long, and she finally did, create it and getting all of the information out there. So it's slowly but surely forming, and I'm giving her suggestions. I'm actually referring other people to her to get some information out to her to be able to make it grow. So that's one of the causes that I would love to support. Also, another one is a Life Changers Legacy, which is the reentry prison ministry for women. That actually is it's actually for women, and that website is www.lifechangerslegacy.org. We are looking for mentors, and it's all over the world, so it's all virtually. But it's actually that is an email type of mentor. So we need a lot of women and men because they actually open up the men too, um, to help with these women. Because like what I did when I was in Job Corps, I actually helped counsel them. So it's really giving them inspiration, spiritual inspiration of how they can actually be able to survive in that prison ministry. So the reentry is that they're preparing them to come out into the world once they come out of there. So yeah, those are the two causes that I'm actually part of right now. So please go on my website, which actually is WD Pearson Associates, no space.com.
I'm just so incredibly grateful that you have been able to take the time out of your busy day and educate us on this wonderful way to help support our families in the most amazing ways. I'd like to end
Okay.
with one more question today.
Hmm.
Uh, and the question is, any last words of wisdom that you would like to share with our global community out there?
Yes, follow your passion. A lot of times we don't know what our passion is, and then you have to really kind of sit down and say, what do I want to do? Follow your passion as far as like you want to create a business, you want to do whatever you want to do, but have that. And the affirmations are so important, right? Write down your goals, and then I had a problem with that too. I write down my goals and I lose my goals, but I said, okay, I'm an action type person. I like to do when I say I'm going to do something, believe in yourself and act on it. Be able to follow what you always wanted to do. Okay, because that's what's more important, because we're on this earth for a reason, and God is using us for a reason to do different things, and that's what he's been using me to do, that I never knew that I can do what I'm doing. So if I can do it, you can do it. So just follow your soul, follow how you want to be known as far as your legacy. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? So that's what I have to offer.
And there you have it, the amazing Wanda Pearson doing changes in the world to make it a better place through so many incredible initiatives. Thank you for sharing your expertise, your wisdom, your light in this world.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm so glad that you had me share this here.